Design Notes is a show about creative work and what it teaches us. I'm your host, Liam Spradlin. Each episode, I talk with people from unique creative fields to discover what inspires and unites us in our practice. This episode is part of a special series of 4 interviews with the winners of this year's Material Design Awards, exploring what goes into creating an award-winning app.
If users from different countries don't have to change their habits when booking a product, the process will also become much smoother.
That was Hazel Schum, a visual designer from Trip.com, a travel app that won this year's award for universality by accounting for users around the world with over a dozen supported languages and custom imagery. In the interview, we talk about what it's like to build an app for the entire world and what makes Trip.com a unique experience. Let's get started. Welcome to Design Notes. Why don't we start off with introductions? So what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Jiaming Wu. You can call me Momo. I'm the director for Trip.com.
My name is Hongshen. You can call me Hazel. I'm the head of marketing design.
All right, so to start out with, I want to get a little bit of background on the history of Trip.com and its design approach.
Well, at first, we aimed to create a tool which provides a convenient travel booking service, but we are now trying to become users' travel mate, accompany our users during the whole travel process. And from the design aspect, at first, we simply used the blue and the orange, which make up our logo. But from the September 2018, we started to build up a brand new branding system of our own, which contains colors, fonts, illustrations, and so on. And then, following the release of our new brand identity, we also developed a new branding design concept of your travel mate always by your side. And from this year, February, we started to apply this new design system to the UI of the new version of our mobile app, making use of all the elements from the branding system for the first time. This was a major update for us, and we made a comprehensive change to 6 aspects: the structure, the colors, the shapes, the icons, the materials, and the shadows.
And so I'd like to know a little bit about what role material plays in this new approach.
Well, material design gives us a design direction to begin with. And from there, we can proceed with the design thinking, getting inspired during the process. For example, since we have a main design concept of being a user's travel mate, and we also draw inspiration from the layout section. We designed our app's layout structure more clearly to help users locate the information they want much easier and to let them know where the app they are. We also pay close attention to the material design feedback section, since it plays the important role of guiding users to the next step or explaining the situation. That's why we designed so many different ways to express feedback in the app, not just a button, but a set of illustrations and animations to display when there is no such result, and also a series of transitions between the pages. These pages help to show the users the relationship between the information and show them where they came from and where they should go and go next.
Trip.com won the award for universality this year. And I'd like to hear a little bit about how Trip.com thinks about designing inclusively.
As a global travel platform covering 23 countries and regions in 19 languages, Trip.com brings a high-quality, unified, and intelligent experience to its users around the world. Following on from our brand renewal project, we have continued to improve our brand design to be more concise and on-trend. We also customized the design in terms of font size, line height, kerning, and other minor aspects in different language to suit different reading habits around the world and to ensure our brand is consistently present. To be consistent with our brand image as a global online travel agency, we also created a group of highly representative illustrated characters from around the world. They come from different countries and they speak different languages, but they all help bring to life Trip.com's brand story.
How does Trip.com think about accessibility?
In terms of accessibility, besides what I mentioned before, that we took the font into account, we also paid close attention to color contrast. To be specific, all of our color combinations, including text, buttons, illustrations, meet the international standards in order to make sure the text and the background colors have sufficient contrast. And furthermore, when considering the people who are visually disabled, like color blindness and color weakness, the use of color alone is not enough. So it's necessary to combine color with other methods. For example, on our booking detail page, we combine color with illustration and text explanation to distinguish various order status.
I'm interested in how Trip.com manages to create an information architecture that helps people through that process.
Well, I believe that many of us get frustrated by a complex booking, so it is important to simplify the whole process to users with a clean information structure. To improve the experience, we guide users to finish the process step by step with the help of smooth transition animation. Besides that, if users from different countries don't have to change their habits when booking a product, the process will also become much smoother. Take the calendar design as example. Our China and Japan sites, both Saturday and Sunday are highlighted, while on the South Korea side, only Saturday is highlighted. And as for the Russia side, that has its own unique design. Furthermore, efficiency is also important, for successful information infrastructure. You will see that although there are diversified products in our app, the actions and designs for each one are consistent. For example, our search page allows users to search for all our different products on a single page, create a unified feelings.
Following on from that, I'm also interested in where you see Trip.com's design going in the future.
Well, in the near future, according to the guide of duck theme, we will introduce Trip.com duck version, which fits our branding system. So we can look forward to that. And in the long term, on the one hand, we will adhere to the concept of being a travel mate when designing and try to provide users with a closed-loop design before, during, and after traveling. On the other hand, we are endeavoring to be a group with strong responsibility, and we hope our designer can deliver the concept of traveling responsibility to make, all our users more responsible travelers.
Well, thank you again, both of you, for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From Google Design and the Material Design team, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of the Material Design Award winners for sharing with me the details, challenges, and considerations behind each of their apps. If you want to hear more about Material, follow @Material Design on Twitter, and read more about the awards at design.google. Make sure to check out the rest of the episodes in our special series with the Material Design Award winners, and stay tuned so you don't miss our next episode. You can subscribe to Design Notes on Google Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Leave us a review on iTunes and listen for shout out in the next episode, or let us know how we're doing with an email to design@google.com. Thanks for listening.